Thank y'all so much for supporting Memphis comedy, and welcome to the first edition of Bad People. Yes, I'm so excited. I asked myself, who are the worst people that I know, and are they funny? And I got them, and I made them sit on a couch, and God knows where the couch has been. So here's how the show is gonna work. I'm gonna have comedians come up, they're going to do their set. We then on the couch are going to make fun of them afterwards. Yes. For your viewing pleasure. After that, after everybody gets done doing whatever terrible ass jokes they have, we will have the riff round. You all put your topics inside of the weird hat that I shoved in your face. You didn't know where that hat's been either, did you? And then we're gonna talk about your topics first, and then we're gonna do the ones from the internet, and then we will close out and all get drunk. How does that sound? Woo! Yes! Now, I want y'all to start clapping for your first comic. He's amazing, he's funny, his pants are tight as hell. Give it up for Cowboy.fly. You could have hopped up here, nigga.
Not with these pants on. Lamont is like he got a food truck that sells vegan pork chops. So I'm considered a weirdo by my friends. I don't think I'm a weirdo. I just think that they not into the same shit that I'm into, right? I ain't gonna lie. I want to fuck an alien, right? But I ain't gonna say I want to fuck an alien, but I will fuck an alien. My thing is, I don't want to be the first guy to fuck an alien. Let's just say, hypothetically, the UFO lands on Earth. And the aliens get off the ship, and they got all the qualities I like in a woman. A fat ass, all right, now.
Just a fat ass.
And I fuck one, and I like it. I like it so much, I don't even want no Earth pussy no more. Like, I fall in love. Couple years go by, do a little bit more research, and I find out after the fact that there wasn't even a girl alien. Think about it. I had that conversation with my kids the other day. And they were honest with me too. My son called me space gay. Hey, how y'all doing?
We've been here the whole time. Did you know that?
I just realized it. What's up with it?
I like how you said you wanted to fuck an alien, and everybody looked at you and was like, yeah.
It didn't surprise nobody.
She had all the qualities I liked. Big ass.
Yes, we were a big fan of the one quality. I also wanted to know about that phone call that you got when your son got busted. Did you get the phone call?
Yep.
And was it more like a he got busted was the problem, right?
I had to act like I was mad.
Yeah.
What part of single dad didn't you hear?
I know.
My concern was, did they find the weed? Because you still owe me for this £quarter pound, bro.
See?
You gotta know your personnel.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up one more time for Cowboy.fly. He did an amazing job. That was crazy. That nigga came up here in some leather pants and just went off. You like you sell that pink cocaine that Diddy was on. That's how I knew I was broke. I didn't know they dropped new drugs. I was like, pink cocaine? Where they got that at? In a neighborhood that I'm not allowed in. That's where they got the pink cocaine at.
Build-A-Bear has really stepped its game up.
Okay, y'all ready for your next comedian? Yes! Y'all give it up for Angela Garoni.
Nothing like hefting yourself up off a couch to say hello. What up? I'm Angela. How are y'all doing? Happy summer. I like to go to the beach in the summer. Anyone can go to, yeah, I like the beach. I went to the beach one time and my mom jumped in the ocean really excited, and when she came up, she lost a tooth. It's true. You know, it wasn't a real tooth, you know, it's like one of the, but it came, she paid for it. So it came out and she was pissed. So I was like, I've got it, I'll find the tooth. And then you realize that everything in the ocean looks like a tooth. Right? Everything is a tiny shell. I just kept coming up like, no, it's just a little tiny clam shell. It could work though in a pinch. We're poor white, so like if we have to put a shell in, we will put a shell in if we have to, is all I'm saying. I was like, Mama, it could work now. You know you ain't got money for the bridge. Yeah, she done, it's okay. The spoiler alert is we never found the tooth, right? The tooth is still somewhere in the ocean. And I just like to think the Little Mermaid is out there somewhere like, look at this stuff, isn't it neat? You want human teeth? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. It's not gold. It wasn't gold. It's porcelain or something. I've been Angela. Here's some dudes on a couch, I think, right? Yay.
She do an amazing job. You look like if they made a reboot of Amelia Bedelia.
Ooh. Goals. Hashtag goals.
This is my first time seeing you, and you're so funny. I have a question.
Oh.
Are you expecting?
Expecting to kick your ass after this.
Y'all can't see it, but she got some Air Force Ones on. White women be tearing up the Air Force Ones.
Listen, I'm real close to breaking into the whole Air Force One song.
Oh my God, y'all give it up for Miss Frizzle's big sister, Angela Garrett. She said she was a diversity hire. I just want you to know you are the double diversity hire. Not only are you a woman, but you are white.
White with the WH.
With 3 H's, white. You gotta put 3 H's because it's 3 K's that come with you motherfuckers.
Ooh.
White.
Ooh.
I only booked you because my Asian man didn't answer the phone. It was gonna be a Chinese man. Cause I'm fancy. I don't just go for white women off the bat.
She's here during Italian Fest, sir. I don't know if you know
I'm
this.
half Italian. I'm offended.
You can't speak up either. I tried to replace you with a Mexican.
I wish you would have.
These are my DEI hires. That's why I called you, but I love y'all. I knew y'all had some crazy shit. Give it up for Jeremy Shar.
I'll bet you guys didn't expect to see a Christian comic on a show called Bad People. They told me that a Christian comic couldn't make it on a show like this. They said Christian comedy was dead. Well, listen up, you dusty fucking bitches. It's Saturday Night Bible Study. I'm not really a Christian comic, but I am a lot like Jesus. I've got blonde hair, blue eyes. A powerful network of Jews is trying to silence me. I'm beginning to think Kanye might have been onto something. Don't kill the messenger. That's exactly what a powerful network of Jews would do.
When I came up with the show, I was just like, the show's gonna be called Bad People. Let me get some bad people together. You were the first on my list.
If he even had 2 more minutes, he was this close to saying the N-word.
Oh God, I was like, let's get this nigga up out of here. Are you both?
I need to, hold on, I need to check on the women. Women?
Yo,
You good after that? Shoot, did you notice he tried to invoke us after saying some crazy shit? He's like, where's my women? They were like, ain't here. Not for this.
They were clapping so loud when you said you had 4 cats.
Yeah, they were here for that.
You remember back in like the early 2000s when they were like, Kevin Federline's a piece of shit, and he just was a dude like this, just giving Britney Spears the business.
This is Tommy Pickles if his dad never was around. That's what.
His dad wasn't around. He was always in the basement. What the fuck? What'd you watch?
But he was still in the house.
Barely.
He got some bullshit ass shoes on too. White people have that ability to just step out the house in some bullshit ass shoes.
Men are still talking about it.
I need that in my life. I need that in my life. I don't have the confidence. My shoes got to tell a story when I leave my house. This nigga got on some nurse shoes. What the fuck is that?
If I had a special needs kids and you was teaching my kid or something, I'm gonna take their helmet off and beat your ass with it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Y'all give it up one more time for Jeremy Shar and his thin ass necklace. I want y'all to give it up for an amazing man. He hosts a comedy. Stop doing the goddamn air horn.
Oh, sorry.
White people be throwing out dated black references. That was 2005. We don't do that no more. We evolved. Where y'all give it up for Nate Jackson.
Appreciate that. How y'all doing? How you doing? Bet. I have sat on this couch and these mushrooms have fully kicked in. So we are about to go for a goddamn ride, okay? Hell yeah. All right. Fucking Lamont is the goddamn genie that I wish my dad had have had out of his 40 bottles. I wish I was a skinny nigga who could wear leather pants and shit. Every time he sat down, he was like, squeak, 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 squeak. I was like, oh man, this is a basketball court on a chair right now. So you know the worst Disney movie of all fucking time is The Humpback of Notre Dame, right? This is a movie about a Catholic priest who had an affair with a underage kid. And then they had a fucking son who who was 4'1" with sciatica or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fucking mesothelioma or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you know what I mean? In the beginning of the movie, the song starts off, there is someone at the top, they are disabled. And I was like, God damn, this is not gonna be a good movie at all, dude. And then if you think about what happened, Quasimodo got confidence one day from talking to statues on the rooftop. And he was like, you know what? There's this chick downstairs. She's getting roughed up. Today's the day. And he put his fucking cloak on and was like, oh, he like went down the fucking thing, you know? And then what's crazy is that when he got down there to go save this chick, everybody's freaking out. She could have got off easy and walked away because they were like, what the fuck is this thing? You know what I mean? Like, she could have got off. You know what I mean? But she's like, I'm gonna stick around. I'm gonna stick around with the dude. She sticks around with fucking Quasi. At the end of the movie, what happens in every Disney movie? The dude's like, I got the princess, whatever, right? Not in this movie. You know what happened? She kissed him on the forehead. And I'm in my house like, touch his dick! Touch his dick! That is me, dude. I'm like, he did a lot of work for this, okay? Like, you know what's crazy? When you watch that movie, when you watch Beauty and the Beast, and you with your girl or something, and you got a dog, you gotta watch that shit. You gotta be like, hey, don't we looking at a dog like that? I'm like,
he ain't a dog, he's a beast. Come on now. We ain't looking at the German Shepherd now. We're not looking at the German Shepherd funny.
my dog is like, well, I'm going to the kennel.
Are you pro
right.
fucking the beast, Angela?
How have you missed this, Lamont? We are all pro fucking the beast.
Yeah.
All right?
We are.
Wow. What?
Thank you. The men are all like, the men think they thought of it first. We have been about the beast since 1992.
What?
The men think they thought of it first.
Basically, we're like, when she was like, when the beast fought the wolf, and all of y'all women was like, I was like, God, chill out. I work a real job, and you're like, I don't give a fuck. You know, like, damn.
But did you tear a wolf away from me? I don't think so.
That wolf gonna get the bitch. I don't know what to say.
I realized I've never seen Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't check it.
She chooses the good-looking guy in that one. She doesn't fuck the guy with the hunchback.
Yeah, she gets the other guy. That's the messed up part. Yeah.
That's another thing, 'cause I didn't say that part either. At the end of the movie, what's even worse is not only did she not touch his dick, it was a side dude the whole time. He watched this motherfucker get caught up and was like, she'll be straight. I'll be back at tax time.
He had a retarded physique.
Oh my God. All right, y'all give it up for Nathan Jackson.
He was a million in the ass on the show.
What is this hat?
I brought this to bad people as my good luck charm to put my topics in. So these are the topics from the people first, and then I'll run through the ones from the internet. I know who put this in here. I didn't watch y'all right, but I can just look at you and say who did it. It says, would you try the swingers lifestyle?
Try it. You can't try it. You have to commit to it. There ain't no try.
Is doing it once committing to it, or does he lick your wife titty and you're like, no?
Why does it have to be the white titty?
I'm single. If y'all trying to mingle, what's happening? What's happening? Let's not
Nathan
bullshit.
wants the
okay?
swingers lifestyle
Let's
currently.
not, look, hey.
He can swing.
The second most unattractive man on stage, like, what y'all getting into after this?
Would you try the swingers lifestyle? Would you try it? I think there is no try. I think once you do it, you've done swung.
I feel like I gotta be couple on couple. It can't be just you fucking a dude's wife. You can't just fuck a dude's wife. That's not swinging.
That is how it works. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Inadvertently, this is what happened to me one time, okay? And my fucking 27th birthday. I'm out drinking, having a good ass time. This old white man walks up to me and he says, hey, how you doing? And my wife thinks that you're a hot looking man. And I go, that's crazy. That's wild. How are y'all doing? Are you gonna pay for my chicken tenders? He said, yeah, I'll pay for your chicken tenders. His wife goes, his penis doesn't work, and I haven't had no kind of sex and cutting in almost a year and a half. And I was like, that's wild. That's crazy wild. And she goes, I'll pay you $1,000. So I blew this motherfucker back out and paid the rent. It happens.
$1,000.
Point of order, that's not swinging.
Mindy is looking at me like, this nigga is crazy.
You can tell how long ago that was. This rent was $1,000.
Prostitution. You're right. That's swinging. They bought.
No. That's not prostitution.
That is
That's called
prostitution.
being a sex worker. That's the difference.
You are a hoe, sir. Silence in the court. Here's the next topic. People who talk during movies at the movie theater. Just say black people. And just say black people, and it's fine because we know we do it, and I enjoy it for one. I like a live commentary because you watch people do that shit on YouTube, talk during a movie they ain't ever seen before. That shit pissed me off. Of course I want to be like, this bitch stupid in the middle of a horror movie, and I say it out loud. I talk during movies at home. I went to an HBCU, mind you, and we had a student theater. That was my favorite thing, to watch a movie and be like, why would this bitch go in the closet? Somebody in the back. I know, right, nigga? So the next topic is, it was on page 304. It was a 304 at the bottom. So they said, talk about hoes.
Hoes?
Talk
Hey,
about
talk about hoes.
Talk about hoes, Angela. What you know about the hoes?
So what I know about the hoes?
She laughed like I was, though. The next topic is tortas. And what I know about Mexican, like, because I hang around Mexicans, either tortas, do you mean the food, or do you mean like chunky bitches that look good? That one. So tortas. Tortas are Latino girls that are thick, slightly overweight, but not too fat. And they got on dark eyeliner. So y'all know they opened up a Mexican Hooters for the tortas. It was called Los Toxicas. Did y'all see that?
We're still waiting.
And all them bitches was 215 and up, and I was just like, ooh. And then the
Like
they was chunky bitches.
No, where's
Google it. And then after the Trump administration went, I was gonna take my wife. I was like, baby, let's go to the fat Mexican girl Hooters. It was closed, and I was like, damn, either them bitches got deported or their husbands got deported. They skipped town. Yeah. It's a giant chain link fence around Los Toxicas. We only got a couple more. Oh my God. It says 911. Jeremy Sharp did a whole set about 12. I call the police on everybody. Is that weird?
Oh, not 9/11, but 911.
Oh, never mind. It's 9/11. My apologies.
I was ready to talk about this service. I'm a big fan of 911 service.
That was my felony charges. I guess it's 9/11. Whoever put 9/11 on this is crazy. Because people don't like it when you make fun of 9/11, but it's a hilarious event. Of course people died, but just, if you put some sitcom music on it, that shit'd be funny as hell.
This lovely family right here, this dude and the lady with the hats, right? Y'all are like, 9/11, they're like, we are traumatized all over again. I was like,
no.
So they made MASH, the TV show MASH about the Korean War. Would y'all watch a 9/11 sitcom?
Sitcom.
Akbar at the office. In the office and on the plane. He's Akbar.
We're totally okay making a show about the Korean War, but
MASH was good. The next topic is kung fu movies.
Oh, we were watching one earlier.
I love a good Jackie Chan. I don't want any trouble, and then kick your neck in movie.
Accidentally whoop a nigga ass. Okay, so our last topic is this. Our last topic, and this was provided by the first person to comment on bad people on the internet on Instagram. It is trans people in sports.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, the thing about it is this, right? It depends on what the sport is.
Okay, so my take is that it should be more like how you do like weight class in boxing. I think gender should be taken out of it, and it should just be like, are we physically similar? Let's go.
Okay.
So for example,
Skinny
like
bitches versus
Usain
skinny men.
Bolt has the record because he's gigantically tall and also fast. So these little tiny men trying to get him, they can't get him. They have tiny legs, right?
Oh.
Okay, so that's why nobody's beaten him yet. So it's just a physical thing. I don't care what you're packing or what you think.
I think somebody need to Tanya Harding his ass and just hit his knees, hit his shins one good time.
You take him out, but let's just bantamweight everybody. Let's just featherweight everybody.
I feel like he got insurance on them knees. If you the world's fastest man, you got $1 billion of insurance on your kneecaps.
Let's just say, hey man, let's
Y'all
go for it.
remember back when TV was really good garbage, and they had really good garbage, and it was called American Gladiator.
Garbage?
So American Gladiator was gender neutral. All the gladiators were men and women, but they were all on steroids and cocaine. They have a documentary about it. They were all on steroids and they're all on cocaine.
I was raised on gladiators. That's why I'm like, just go for it, man.
And I feel like that's how sports should be. I feel like there should be no male or female sports. Angela was correct, because imagine this: a woman can't out dunk LeBron James, but imagine a bitch that could. She'd be like She-Hulk. People like Latanya Jenkins, and she's just like,
Exactly. Ice storm. Those are
technically NASCAR is gender neutral. Danica Patrick was whooping their ass for a minute.
Danica.
But she's also not trans. I feel like being trans makes you better at sports because you're a man and a woman. So you
Again,
can drive
just
well
do the
and you
weight.
can make strict decisions.
Just do the weight class. Just do the weight
You ever drive in a car with a woman? This isn't me being misogynist. I'm a feminist. But women drive in a car like fucking Vin Diesel. You going 75, be like, damn. I'll say, damn, we missed the exit. My wife would be like, no, we didn't. And drift 4 lanes like it ain't shit. Have y'all enjoyed Bad People? Thank y'all so much for coming out. Give it up for my amazing cast of bad individuals. Give it up for B-Side. Oh, those people outside selling that food. That food is so motherfucking good.
Smells good.
They got jerk chicken, they got ribs, they got pulled pork, they got smoked cabbage and kale greens. But when you were on stage, Nate, I went outside and fucked the plate up so wouldn't nobody see me. You was on stage for 10 minutes. I fucked it up in 6, and the other 4 was me wiping my face.